Hello everyone, this is today's item of inspection. It's a wireless motion sensor alarm. So yeah, we'll just have a look at this today. Another mini alarm type of thing. You know, people in flats often use these, or you know, good for garages and sheds. So we've got wireless / battery operated, 2 modes, alarm or chime, complete with 2 remote controls. So obviously, but there's no light coming on there when I press that button because they've got in the back safety tags to stop the batteries getting used in the shop. So this is the alarm unit itself, that's what sounds. So when you push the button on the remote to arm or disarm the alarm, a beam goes in through this little cover and arms or disarms the alarm. And obviously that's your motion detection there, and there are 2 indicator lights, and there's your sounder. It's also got a little bracket there so you can mount it like on a swivel, so it will swivel. So let's have a look at it. I've got my batteries at the ready because I think it takes AA's, we'll have to see. This blister type packaging, so it can be a bit hard to get into. And there's one of your remote controls. That's good, that can go on like your keyring or something, because if that's hanging there it's just easy, you go in and you go, and that's that. So that's one. You actually get 2, so if you live with someone else, they can have a keyring, or you've got a spare. So there's the 2 remote controls. There's the alarm itself. Instructions. And there's that little bracket. My work shed's getting that full, I'm running out of places to put stuff. I have to go on the floor for now, that wrapper. So, here we go. Now, lots of the packages for these, because obviously it's just a basic unit rebranded by loads of different companies. Lots of them say it comes with a friendly chime. The other alarm styles of this variant do. For example, here's one made by the same company. They make lots of mini alarms like this, and this has a friendly chime. I don't know why they call it a friendly chime, it's just a chime setting that goes ding dong. But there's a different type of PIR type of this. It's confusing. There's 3 alarms basically. Here, I'll show you. I think I've got the other. Yeah, this company makes these 3 types of alarms. This one has a chime setting, so does that. That one doesn't, but because these 2 do, and the packaging is similar for all 3. The packaging for this one says it has a friendly chime when it doesn't. If you get that. So I'll move those 2 back out of the way now. But that, yeah, that's the idea anyway. Lots of them do, and I mean, I've seen reviews on Amazon for these. I mean, on eBay, they're only cheap. Cost about £5 for all 3 different types of this alarm. And lots of people have complained that it doesn't have a friendly chime, or a chime, whatever you want to say. A few basic instructions, and I cannot be bothered to read them out. Now it's annoying because they won't focus. They won't focus either, so I can't just say, right, you can pause the video now and have a look, because they won't focus on them. It's literally just telling you how it works. So it's really basic, just a button. So let's take the little tag out of one of these and see if the light comes on now. Yeah, that works. See a little light shining there. Let's try this one, we might as well. Yeah, that works as well. And there's the swivel bracket, so you can mount this on a wall and you can have it pointing in all sorts of different directions. which is pretty cool, depending on what you want to use it for, really. Or, so that fits in that groove, like that. So it'll be on the wall like that. Or, you can just put a screw directly into the back and have it flat or flush to the wall. So there's a battery compartment on the back of this. Ooh, 4 double A's. There's 2 double A's. There's another 2 double A's. I don't know how often you'll have to replace the batteries in this. And I mean, it's quite easy for a robber to just disarm it, because all they have to do is take the back off. But they can't do that if you've got it mounted in a high location. So it's probably best to put it high up, out of the reach. Or out of reach, sorry. The back goes on. Also, I might point out, if you don't want to work it by batteries, there is a DC in 6 volt on the side of it there, so you can power it through a transformer. But that defeats the object, because then all the intruder has to do is take the wire out and it'll stop. So it's better on batteries. Ooh, I didn't know that. There's a light in there, so there's 3 lights. That must just be power. I don't know what that one is. Should we give it a go anyway? Press this. Get a green light there. Don't know if that's showing up on camera. I think this is time to leave. I think this is the delay, exit delay. I think it's armed now because that's gone off. So if I move, yeah, that starts flashing. And I think that's the countdown. That doesn't have a very long countdown at all. That was only a few seconds. Let's have a look at these. Standby, armed, alarm. When the alarm has been switched to armed mode, 20 seconds. If it detects any movement, the red light will flash for 10 seconds and the alarm will sound for approximately 50 seconds. That was not a 10-second gap. Let's do that again. Let's wait for it to finish, because it does have a reasonable exit time. It's just the entry delay is really short. So if I move now, the red light will flash. That's very short. That you'd have to before you unlock your door, you'd have to have that at the ready, and you'd have to go in and you'd have to press it and you'd have to know where it was. That was very short, that. But might be long enough for some people. It depends where you have it. Yeah, if you have it like, our garage is a long garage, so if I was to put it in there and I went, there's 3 doors to our garage, so if I put it at one end and I opened the door on the opposite end, this only has a 6-metre range, so by the time I walked all the way through the garage close enough to disarm this, within 6 metres of it, it might have gone off. It does have, though, an LED constantly stays on in there, and then it gets a bit brighter for a few seconds when it detects motion. I don't know if you can see the LED pulsing, it'll get a bit brighter. I don't know how long your batteries would last in this for, though. I presume it wouldn't be very long with that LED being constantly on. In theory, though, this is how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to arm it and then leave. Right, the green light's gone off, so it's armed. And then when it detects you, you're supposed to switch it off within the entry time, obviously. So there it is detected. I'm supposed to switch it off now. That's supposed to be how it works. Now, I mean, I don't know how long the batteries are going to last, like I said before, with that LED in there being constantly on. But if the batteries lasted a long time, this would be a pretty good little alarm, only for the fact that the entry delay is too short. If that entry delay was a little bit longer, I'd be reasonably happy with it. And it's not going to be the cheapest thing in the world, because for some decent batteries these days it costs a fortune. And it takes 4, and with the LED constantly being on, it's going to guzzle the power out of them. So you may want to think about using rechargeable batteries in this. But yeah, right, that remote works. And so does that one. So that's what you get in the kit. You get a mini alarm, 2 remote controls, as they say on them, or key fobs, and a bracket that you can put the sensor on. I'll just move that there, so it's all in shot. What a lovely thumbnail that would make, or clickbait, whatever they call it. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it. I just thought I'd show you this. I've had it for ages. I'd left it in the box, I'd not touched it, and now I've showed you it. So that's it. There was no mounting stuff with it actually. The other alarm, this alarm came with some mounting stuff. That's come with nothing. But you know, everyone's got a few screws around. So that's it basically. So thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.